And welcome back. Happening tomorrow, a memorial is going to be dedicated to honor the 5 Oak Hill students killed in just a horrible crash back in 1972. Debbie Eckert, Kim Wollenweber, Cindy Kruzman, Linda May, and Alan Cernbrock were all killed when a joyrider jumped a hill on the west side and landed on their car. They were on their way home from homecoming that night. Now, all of these years later, the family and classmates of those students are making sure that their memory lives on. And I'm joined here on the couch by Chuck Eckert joining me as well. He is Debbie's brother, and then Shirley Herzog, who was their classmate and who is also helping to organize this memorial. Thank you both for being here. You know, when I was talking with about this story, instantly I thought, it's been 52 years. So Debbie, talk to me a little bit about, or Shirley rather, talk to me a little bit about why you all wanted to do this.
Little did we know when we built this fountain to honor their memory, because we wanted to create a place. We didn't want a stone, we didn't want a tree, a bench. We wanted something that was a place of respite and peace, where we could reflect on this horrible thing that happened to our classmates. And for many of us, it was the first time we realized that bad things can happen to good people for no reason. And to have 5 of them killed like that, and then to go through the rest of the year seeing those empty seats and dealing with that it was a big deal. But little did I realize 52 years later, this would still be such a big part of my life.
Chuck, it's been 52 years, but for your family, you lost your sister Debbie. Take us back to that weekend.
Although it was 52 years ago, in many ways, it seems like just yesterday. It's still raw and very fresh. I lost my sister along with her friends, Cindy Kruzman, Linda May, Kim Wollenweber, and an acquaintance of theirs, Alan Cernbrock. It devastated 5 families, their good friends, their classmates. It truly devastated the Oak Hills community and beyond. And their classmates decided to create a memorial fountain back in 1973. And at their reunion, their 50th reunion last year, they decided to add to that memorial, which brings us to a dedication ceremony tomorrow morning that we look forward to. But this memorial serves to honor Debbie, Cindy, Linda, Kim, and Alan, but it also gives us an opportunity to remind everyone of the tragic and devastating consequences of drunk driving.
Mm-hmm. And joyriding, right? Jumping
Correct.
those hills like they did. By the way, there were 6 students in the car that night. Only one survived. The driver survived. Why did you decide, okay, there was this fountain, we want to do more? And how did you guys make it happen?
Well, we had different committees with the reunion, and then I said, I feel like we need more. I had been substitute teaching at Oak Hills, so every moment that I had extra, I would go to that fountain area because it was so, I still felt such a strong connection, even 50 plus years later. And so we just decided maybe some artwork or something, but nothing was really gelling. And it was getting closer to the deadline, and I had switched from Oak Hills to Diamond Oaks Vocational School subbing, and the first day I was there, I was in welding class. Like, what do I know about welding? But I started to look around and I saw all these things that these students had created, both artistically and then like a smoker and a cannon and different things like that. And all of a sudden I thought, could I hook them up with Oak Hills and have them create something? So I talked to Layman Wilson, the welding teacher. He was on it in a heartbeat.
Beautiful chairs. And
he had seen the design for this, so he got it. He helped me buy, facilitated us buying the materials, and he recruited a welding student from Oak Hills to create them as his senior project, Clayton Daring.
We're looking at a picture here. So essentially these chairs will now be around the fountain, correct?
Yes.
Correct. 5 chairs to represent the 5 lives lost.
And Chuck, for you and your family and the 4 other families that were involved in this, to know that here 50 plus years later, they're not forgotten. What is that like for your family?
It's heartwarming, quite honestly, because we want our loved ones to be remembered, obviously. And this is a lovely tribute. The fountain was as well. But here we are, 52 years later, adding to the memorial. And it truly means a lot. I speak for my family, but I believe I speak for the other families as well, that it means a lot to us all.
Quickly, for those watching on the West Side or anyone else who was touched, are they invited to come out tomorrow and tell us where to be and where they can find this?
Absolutely. Oak Hills High School, 11 o'clock in the morning. We have a whole program planned, and we have the chamber orchestra playing, and we look forward to, we don't want to be overwhelmed with sadness. We want to reflect and try to keep a more positive look on it.
Well, thank you both for being willing to talk with us about this. And as a fellow West
Thank
Sider,
you.
my parents, my family all went to Oak Hills. I know that this is one of those stories that has lived with them for their lifetime, their adult lifetime. Thank you again for being here, both Chuck Eckert as well as Shirley Herzog.